if you do it properly and do it like the professionals do it, you try and start that portfolio process October, November, maybe into January, February, because this Masters market is up longer, of course, than any other major in the PGA. And, guys like Batia at one point were 90 to 1, and now he's down to that 60 to 1 range. A guy like Victor Hovland at one point was 70 to 1. Now he's in that 40 to 50 range. And the pros will just bet numbers expectant of a number going down and sort of getting that relative CLV that people like to talk about. But I have lost over the years. I just went back and looked at like the last 15 Masters and looked at who won and looked at who didn't and all that. And I have lost so many bets the last 10, 15 years on guys that I got 60 to 1 on that closed 30 and then they didn't make the cut. It's so funny. There's a lot of sharp commentary around the Masters that you can't bet the favorites. And I used to think that for a long time. Like, oh, I'm not going to bet that guy at 6 to 1 or 7 to 1 or 10 to 1 or whatever. And 2 years ago, I finally said, screw it. I'm betting John Rahm. And he was about 850, 9 to 1. And I posted the ticket and said, I'm doing it. I don't care what anybody says. I'm betting the favorite. And I got torched. Oh, you like the favorite? And he wins the Masters. And, I post a slip. I think it was a $500 ticket to win over $4,000. And rather than people say, nice hit, great call, it's, well, you took the favorite. So you can never win taking the favorite. And that leads us to the price on Scottie Scheffler. 9 to 2 at most places. You can get that plus 450. Now, he hasn't won yet this year. He's T9, T25, T3, T11, T20, T2. So we haven't seen him lift a trophy yet on the tour in 2025. But in terms of being built for this course, the way that his game plays and the way that he loads in, isn't he the guy at this course? I'm not saying, like, let's bet the farm on Scheffler, but I just think it's silly to look at a guy who has won here twice, has the perfect form and the perfect game for this course, and tell somebody that you can't bet him or you shouldn't bet him. I think if you want to bet Scottie Scheffler, you go for it. And I finally, after we talked about his dinner menu yesterday, I finally got there. I finally added him to my list. It's not a big bet, but I did add the best player for Augusta at Augusta, and I did that at plus 450. It's a small bet. I hope Justin Thomas wins. I hope Hovland wins for bigger payouts. But Scottie Scheffler is going to be in the hunt on Saturday and Sunday. I would be shocked if he isn't.